Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Matt, I am the American-Canadian Gamer, and welcome back to my Hearthstone 7 Deadly Sins series, where I'm going to be playing a deck that represents each of the 7 deadly sins. Last time, we did Wrath, and I've deleted it already because I needed room for more decks because they don't give you more deck slots for some reason. So, last time we did Wrath, and it went okay, it had its moments, and today we're going to do one that's a little more meta-friendly, I guess you can say, and that is going to be Envy, which is another deck that just kind of made sense in terms, like the gimmick just kind of wrote itself is what I'm trying to say. And this is Envy Priest, and basically it's mind control, like just take everything, because Envy is, like, Envy, Greed, and Gluttony are very, very similar, but Envy is like, I want what someone else has, I am envious of them, I want their things, and Priest really fits that because they have the titular mind control card that just fits this gimmick 100%. So I went through and I found every card that kind of fit that theme. Of course, we have Mind Vision. It's a 1-drop. It gives you a card. It's basically 1 mana to draw a card, basically, you know, and it can be any card they're holding in their hand, and it can give you information as to what your opponent has, their strategies, and you can kind of use their own weapons against them. Then we have Thought Steal. We only run one of these because I feel that running 2 just overdoes it, because yes, it is pay 3 to basically draw 2, but what ends up happening most of the time is you get 1 or 2 of these in your hand, and they usually take a lot of, you usually spend your whole turn using this card, and only having 1 is, I think, the most beneficial way to play this deck, because while these decks are not competitive in any way, I feel that I at least want them to be mildly competitive so that I have a fighting chance in some area. So these decks aren't competitive, but I'm still putting a little bit of thought into their overall usefulness and effectiveness, which is why there's also only 1 mind control tech. Battle Cry: if your opponent has 4 or more minions, take control of 1 at random. Very rarely do you get the opportunity to use mind control tech, and it's a 3/3 for 3, so it's not great, it's not bad, it's just meh by itself for its mana cost. And usually you're not going to come across the situation more than once a game unless you're playing against a really heavy aggressive aggro or Murloc deck. And in situations where you do come across that, I do have another card as a backup for it. And if you play against control, this isn't going to be a big deal either. So only 1 of these, so you're not really wasting the space. Then we have Mind Games. I do run 2 of these because it's 4 mana to potentially put a 10 mana card on the board or even more. Because you can literally take any card from their deck, any minion, and put it on the board. If you're running against a control deck that uses a lot of finishers along the lines of Ragnaros, Alexstrasza, turn 4 you can put out a big, massive, just stompy, crushy minion that can do a lot of work. And sometimes it doesn't work out in your favor, but a lot of times you do actually get a really good minion, because when you play in ladder, lo and behold, people fill their decks with really good value cards, and it's almost never a waste. So I run 2 of those. Next, we have Shadow Madness. Gain control of an enemy minion with 3 or less attack until end of turn. There are multiple reasons why this is a good card. You can take an enemy minion and use it to kill another one of theirs, suiciding both minions and making them lose that. Let's say they have a minion with Death Rattle, like the Harvester, the Harvest Golem, or like another sticky minion of any kind, a Piloted Shredder. That's what I was trying to think of. Let's say they have a Piloted Shredder, you can take that, suicide it, and then you get the Death Rattle minion. I've also seen the combo of using the Recombobulator with this guy, which I may try in the future. You take a minion, then you recombobulate it, and then you get to keep the minion for some stupid reason. Not really sure why, but this is a really good card to have in this deck, so I do run 2 of them because there are a lot of really good minions with 3 or less attack, like Sludge Belcher is a good example. You know, take a Sludge Belcher, run it into a Myxana, or vice versa. There's a lot of good things you can do with this. So, 2 Shadow Madness it is. Kizan Mystic, a 4/3 for 4, but Battle Cry: take control of a random enemy secret. I would not run 2 of these because if you go up against like a Warlock or a Priest or a Warrior, it's just going to be a body to put on the board, but if you go up against a Mage, a Hunter, especially the Hunter meta recently, it's going to be really good for you. And I still would not run 2 because, like I said, not all classes have secrets, but having 1 of them can be very beneficial. And taking an enemy secret, all of a sudden they go, oh no, they have my Freezing Trap, or they have my Explosive Trap, and it forces them to play around that. And just that distraction can be enough to throw a wrench into their entire plans, because people rely on secrets to do things. And then you get the secret. Pretty good in the end. Next, we have Faceless Manipulator, another card that's like, oh, you have that, I want one too, so you just make a copy of it. There's a Ragnaros on the board, make a copy. I've had it where turn 10, I've used both of these to make 2 of my own Ragnaroses, killed the other Ragnaros, and just had lots of great things happening. This is a really nice card to have, and mine are golden. So if you have a regular Ragnaros, I can have a golden Ragnaros, and it'll just be that much better. Next, we have Vol'jin, who kind of somewhat sort of fits this gimmick of I want what you have, and he's like, I'm going to take your health. So if you have a big, like, 2/7 the turtle, well, whatever it's called, I forget what the turtle's called, the Oasis Snapjaw, that guy. You throw Vol'jin out, and all of a sudden Vol'jin's a 6/7 against that thing. Vol'jin is really good for removal because you give something to health and you take it out. He's kind of like a very powerful Hunter's Mark. That's how I play him. So he kind of fits the gimmick, kind of doesn't. He's kind of bending the rules a little bit, but I like him, and he's also a really good priest card to have anyways. Next, we have Cabal Shadow Priest. Battle cry, take control of an enemy minion that has 2 or less attack, and you would be surprised how often this actually does matter late game by turn 6. There are a lot of things that you can take that have 2 attack, and it just overall does really good because you're putting a body on the board. A 4, 5, for 6 isn't that great, but it's the fact that you get that, which survives Flame Strike, plus another minion. So you do get the value out of it. The value of this card is that you get 2 bodies for the price of 1, basically. So that's a good thing to have. 2 Cabal Shadow Priests, I always would run 2 of them. Next, we have Sylvanas Windrunner, whose death rattle is take control of a random enemy minion. A lot of times, they just use their last minion to kill Sylvanas, or they'll get around it somehow, but that's fine, they can play around it. But you can, a lot of times, suicide Sylvanas and get something awesome out of it. There's lots of really neat things you can do, so I do run Sylvanas in this deck, obviously. And then lastly, we are running 2 mind controls, and yes, I will run 2 of them because late game during turns, you know, where you can play mind control, there are things, like I said, Ragnaros, Ysera's, there are lots of big things on the board that you really want to take care of, and instead of taking care of them, you just take them for yourself. So there's all of the, like, gimmicky cards that I have, and I had a lot of other cards I wanted to go through and kind of fill this deck out and make it a little more competitive inside the current meta, because I am going to be hopping in ladder with this. So granted, I only ranked 20 because the ladder is reset recently, but that's what I'm going to be doing. So first off, we have 1 Silence, 0 mana, silence a minion. This can just be really good for getting past a taunt or doing some other things, and just silence is just good to have. Silence is always just good to have. Next, we have 2 Shadow Word Pains, because this deck does end up having a really slow start. You really need to be able to take care of some really early aggressive minions, and Shadow Word Pain is a great way to kind of help keep early board control until you can start stealing cards and making a name for yourself. And that's also where the Annoyatron comes in. Run 1 Annoyatron. He's at least, not always a 2 for 1, but he is at least... He usually takes at least a whole turn to get through early game, which does leave you a little more time to set up. That's where his value comes in, so I do have 1 Annoyatron. Next, I have an Ironbeak Owl as another form of silence and to get a body on the board. Ironbeak Owl, I think every deck should have at least 1 form of silence. I run 3 on this one, and Ironbeak Owl is just another really good thing for getting past... taunts and just disabling big, huge, buffed up minions. Really good things can come from an Ironbeak Owl. Just like Shadow Word Pain, we do run 2 Shadow Word Deaths because there are always just big minions that go out on the board. There are lots of things that this kills. The Tall Striders, other Sylvanas. There's lots of things you can get rid of with Shadow Word Death, so I recommend having 1. I run 2, but I could understand if you only wanted to run 1 of them. That would be perfectly understandable. Next, we have a Shade of Naxxramas, which is a really weird card to put in this deck, but I've actually found that he can have lots of time to just sit there and build up, because what you're going to be doing is you're going to be taking control of enemy cards, putting their minions on board, stealing cards from them, putting them on board, and they're going to be spending a lot of time dealing with that, and meanwhile, the Shade will just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and all of a sudden, they're facing down their own minions, plus like a 6/6 Shade of Naxxramas. Lots of good things can come from this guy. Next, we have our final Silence, which is a Mass Dispel. 4 mana, silence all enemy minions and draw a card. There are lots of times when your opponent will put out a ton of taunts and you just can't get through them, and Mass Dispel really helps deal with that. Enhancer Mechano gets crushed by this because all those Divine Shields, everything he put out, all of a sudden are gone, and you get to draw a card out of it. So Mass Dispel, I do like to run just 1 of them. I would not run 2 because you never run into situations where you're going to need to use 2 of them in a single game, and if that happens, you've pretty much lost control of the match anyway. So 1 Mass Dispel. Next, we have a Piloted Shredder because I wanted a good 4-drop minion in that zone, and Piloted Shredder being a sticky minion is a good thing. When you have a deck that runs fewer minions like this, you need to have ones that at least give you some sort of value, and the Piloted Shredder being a sticky minion is a really good form of value. And another way to do it would be to replace the Shade of Naxxramas with the Harvest Golem, because that's another good sticky minion. But just being able to put this minion out, knowing it's going to make another minion when it dies, possibly an Annoyatron, it's a really good minion to have in this deck. Next, our another form of board wipe that we have, or ways to deal with large boards other than Mind Control tech, is a Holy Nova. When you go up against really aggressive decks, this is a good way to get rid of a bunch of Murlocs or a bunch of other crap that you don't want to see on the board right now, especially if they're a super overly aggressive Hunter or Warlock that just empties their hand onto the board by turn 5. You can wipe it out. You can wipe out. I would just run 1 of these. I kind of see it as a waste to have more than 1, but I would just run 1 of these in this deck, and plus it heals your guys back up, so good things come out of it. Next, we have Lotheb, probably one of the best 5-drops, not probably, he is one of the best 5-drops in the game. He might even be the best, just because his Battlecry enemy spells cost 5 more the next turn. There are very few, you can only play 0-cost spells after that, so you're looking at Hunter's Mark, Silence, Circle of Healing. Not a lot of stuff. Not a lot of stuff. So he's really good to put out, and he's good for basically every deck, and I just like him because he is a solid 5-drop. Next, we have our last non-gimmicky card, and that is Dr. Boom. 7/7 for 7, that summons 2 1/1 boom bots that may explode. Pretty much everybody that plays the game will be familiar with Dr. Boom by this point. He is a card that I think is a little too powerful, gets a little too much value for what he does, even for being a legendary. But I think that while he is good, run him in the deck. I mean, he's great value. Why not run him, and he can turn battles around really easily. So there's the deck. There's the deck. I hope this will go very well, because we are going to go. We're going to hop into some ladder, starting at rank 20 with Envy. And let's hope that everything goes better than last time. Although I shouldn't say that. Last time using the Wrath deck actually was really fun, and a lot of really cool things did happen, like getting all the war bots. I had like, what, a 10-something war bot by the time all that was said and done. Oh, it was like a 10-6 or something. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful war bot. I loved it. It was worth it. Now we got a mirror match. Dora the Priest and a Mind Vision right off the start. I'm going first. I might as well Mind Vision. Maybe I'll get the coin. I mean, getting the coin is both good and bad, because you don't learn... Oh, not in the opening hand. You don't learn much about them when you get that. Oh, there's an Annoyatron. That's good to see. So let's Mind Vision. He has a Holy Nova. I now have 2 Holy Novas in my opening hand. That's good to know that he's holding a 5-mana card, though. So a Holy Nova and a coin. He has 4 more cards he's holding off. He doesn't have anything on board. So, the light shall burn you. So let's not throw out the Annoyatron, because he might just Shadow Word Paint it. I'm going to wait till there's a minion on the board that it can slow down. Just putting it out now just wouldn't do anything. What is this guy doing? The light shall burn you. Now do something, damn it. Do it. Are you a hand priest? You have 8 cards. I know what 2 of them are. I know what 2 of them are. And soon you're not going to be able to play anything. What are you playing? Huh! Huh. Huh, 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 huh. I love doing that. I don't know why. I take such just joy out of the light shall burn you. I don't know. I do. I enjoy it. It's just something I like. I wonder if this guy runs any of those weird cards, or he's just going to hit it and then heal it back up. Probably exactly what he's going to do. Yep, that's what he's going to do. So it looks like we're dropping Lotheb. Dropping the Lotheb. Dropping Lotheby. Poke you for 1. So now you have the choice between healing yourself or healing up the minion. What's it going to be? What is it going to be? And next turn, I can actually make another Lotheb, and I can Mind Vision. But if he puts out a nice taunt like a Sludge Belcher, or does something really weird with this guy, I can make a copy of it myself. I can always silence it. There are things I can do. I have plans. Ooh, get something good. I want it.
Ready for this?
Don't know what to think about that. Do I want one? 2 or less attack. Well, I can't use that yet. But do I want one of those? I don't know if I want one of those. I'm not sure. Yes, I do, because it survives like Shadow Word Pain and Shadow Word Death. I should have Mind Vision first just to see. Hey, he has a heal bot. That's good to know, and now it's my heal bot too. So let's try to make him deal with my board. He can't do his thing using the Shadow Word Pains and Deaths. Now I can deal 3 damage to all his minions, and he can do the same thing to mine. Is he going to, like, trade and then Holy Nova? Or not trade, but, like, pop back and forth and then Holy Nova? Please tell me that's what he's going to do, because that's kind of funny. Yeah, you do wonder. You do wonder. You do wonder. Or is he going to trade both into that? He's going to Holy Nova. He's going to Holy Nova. He's gonna freaking Holy Nova. That son of a... That's it. Alright, fine. Have it your way. Dr. Boom! Shadow Word Death. That's exactly what's going to happen. Shadow Word Death right on my doctor. The good doctor will go down. Holy Nova this. You want to Holy Nova this down too? Because next turn I'm probably going to Mind Games. What? Oh, what a jerk. What a jerk. Oh. This is going to be interesting. Is he just going to run everything into Dr. Boom? Is that what he's going to do? Is he just... Yes! Oh, I love it. And he doesn't have enough mana to Shadow Word Death it. I should kill his guy. Now is a good time to trade. Like, while he doesn't have anything else on board. Hit that, take it down, and then I can... Which will leave him with 3 health. What do you... Wow! Okay. I might want to heal that...
Let me change your mind.
Huh. Deja vu, anybody?
Well played.
Huh. I don't know what to think about that. Are you watching me? Dora, what are you doing? What are you doing? Is this... Huh. You have 5 mana. Put out something I can Cabal Shadow Priest. Do it. I want you to. Something with 2 attack or less. I know that you run one, but do you know that I run them as well? And mine's gold. Come on, Dora. Huh. Really strange choice. Boom. Boop. And... Screw it. I mean, yeah. That's a thing. He could Shadow Madness it and then run it into my guy and finish my guy off. Or he got my Mind Vision. Got my Mind Vision. Son of a gun. What you gonna do? Ooh, here we go. Heal you back up. And now, hopefully, the Shade will end up doing something. Although, he could still Holy Nova right now. But, I mean, he would do that no matter what. I mean, but if he Holy Novas, that's half his mana gone to take care of a 2-2 right now. Is he going to try and Mind Control that? Don't tell me you're going to just Mind Control a 4-5. Tell me that's not what you're planning. Because that would be a waste of Mind Control. You have 9 cards. I have 7. Another heal bot. What? Why? Huh. So now you're going aggressive. That was not what I expected to see. That was not what I was expecting at all. So, I think now... I have Vol'jin. The thing is, do I just want to start putting things on board? Because what I'm worried about is not maintaining any good form of board control, but he did eliminate his only way to really heal himself. I feel like this is kind of a waste, but I also feel like I want things on board. Unless he got my mind control tech and then gets my shade, and then I'm just going to flip this table. But we'll see what he has. He has 10 mana. I don't want to put out anything like massive, like a Vol'jin or something. If he puts out something with 4 health, I'll Vol'jin and make my Vol'jin a 6/5, and then I'll run it into his guy and suicide it, is what I would do with my Vol'jin. But now I can kind of let this guy just build up, assuming he doesn't pull a mind control tech. Which, in that case, he would have a 25% chance to take one of these. And is he going to Spell Power Holy Nova? Light Bomb! That is not a card I expected to see. I don't see anybody play that card. Like, ever. Ever. Like, I never see that card played. That was weird. I have, like, no minions to play. Like, Sylvanas is a waste right now. Vol'jin will just die. Holy Novas aren't any good to use. He's just going to start taking my card. He has 9 cards now. What are you going to play? Are we just going to Hero Power War for the rest of this? Is that going to be what we're going to do here? You have 5 mana. That doesn't help either. You have 10 cards. You have to play something, or you're going to start milling out. This is such a weird deck. I don't get it.
Let me change your mind.
I don't know what to do. This is really weird. Yeah, is right. I'm kind of feeling the same way right now.
Let me change your mind.
Why not? Why not? Why not? I don't know. I don't know what to think right now. This is weird. A Light Bomb. That was so strange. Oh, Shadow Word Pain?
Let me change your
Oh, he got it. Oh my goodness. Oh, evil. Evil, 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 evil. So, get rid of that. Well, you know, kind of.
Let's get physical.
Oh. What am I doing? How did this turn around so bad? I don't know what I'm doing right now. I don't know what to do. I mean, I can Vol'jin Holy Nova next turn and wipe out some of his stuff. But he's going to hit me. He's hitting me for 16 damage this turn. Oh my goodness. He got my... Oh my goodness. And they're all 4 attack. Like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I can...
The spirits be restless.
Bum, bada, bum, bum. And then I can do that. But I don't know what else to do. I think I'm just trying to slow him down at this point. I don't know what I'm doing. I think I just woefully lost because he has 10 damage. If he has 4 damage in hand, I lose. Like, if he has, what's it called? Just any kind of, like, direct damage. And then Shadow Word Death. I think that's my Shadow Word Death. Ow. Ow. Not cool. Not cool.
You might feel a little tingle.
Too loud. Oh, okay. Unless I find a way to get rid... Like, I'm gonna lose horribly here in a second. So... 5 attack or more. Um... Holy Nova. Heal. I don't know. He needs 2 damage. He needs 2 whole damage. Stop doing that! Stop it! That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Oh, yep, there we go. Yep. Yep. Oh, that sucked. That light bomb. I never see Priest play light bomb. I've never seen that card played. Ever. Like, ever have I seen light bomb played. That was just weird to see. That was such a weird matchup because we had so many of the same cards. Like, how many of those freaking Cabal Shadow Priests were played? Like, it was the Cabal Apocalypse. Ooh, hey, we can get the Kazan Mystic doing work here. And those are 3 cards I do not want in my opening hand. Those are far too expensive, and Shadow Word Death's not too expensive, but you're very rarely going to see a minion that powerful that early. And I got other... Man. Man. Going first with this deck sucks, because you can't coin into anything. Well, at least I got a Mind Vision. Let's see what you're holding. A Razorfen Hunter?
Greetings.
Huh. I mean, I've been playing, like, I played a lot of games today, and I played against people that were, like, coining hero powering for some strange reason. Oh, coin spell? Coin spell? No coin, no spell. The light shall burn you! And burn it does. Oh, Jaina, you were one of my favorite characters in lore, and now you're all destroyed because of Grosh. What did he do to you? Fairy Dragon. Okay. Well, I can always play your Razorfen Hunter. Which, do you just play it because it's gold? I mean, I love how the eyes glow, but not really sure what to think of it. Oh, please let me draw my Mystic. Please let me draw my Mystic. Oh, keep buffing it up. Keep buffing it up. Keep... Oh, no, not that high, no! Oh! Too high. Well... balls. Well, I guess I can, do that, and I can duplicate. I thought it was a counter spell. Scared me for a second. A Fairy Dragon and an Ethereal Arcanist. That's what I need in this deck, is an Ethereal Arcanist. I need to get rid of this thing. And I don't know if I have the stuff to do it. I need my Holy Nova really bad. That's not a Holy Nova. That is not a Holy Nova. Lotheb. Let's see if we can just slow him down a little bit. Slow down the spells. Make him trade minions. Or hopefully play minions that'll get Holy Nova'd if I can draw a Holy Nova. That would be nice. There's a Hunter. Come on, where's the Holy Nova? Just need the Holy Nova. That's all we need. Yeah, I don't blame you going for face. I don't blame you one bit. Where's my Holy Nova? There's a reason I have Holy Nova in this deck, and it is for reasons just like this. Mind Control Tech will do. I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's heal that. And then hit that. And you still have 5, 6... Like, if you have a Fireball, I lose. Like, yeah, things happened. You're just going to finish that off, okay? Are you going to trade anything at all? Like, I'm glad I was at least able to slow you down, because I was going to die horribly that turn. Although, did you just do that for fun and you're still holding a Fireball?
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
I really need a Holy Nova. Please let me draw a Holy Nova. That's not a Holy Nova. Well, I can run one Shadow Madness, and I can destroy an enemy with 3 or less attack. So I need to break through taunts first. Let's take this. Punch it into this. So now I get the death rattle, so you don't get a secret.
Thank you.
I still have just that much mana left. I need to do that and just hope you don't have a way to deal the extra damage. I feel like I'm going down swinging. That's what counts. I feel like I'm going down swinging. If you're holding a fireball, I'm just gonna... like, a frostbolt? Like, I know you have things. Summon a dragonling. Seriously, where the... is my Holy Nova? That's not a Holy Nova. My goodness. Oh. If I take this, I can pop that one. Oh, it's until end of turn. Crap. Because I'm not... I was thinking I could attack it, and I can't. Well, that sucks.
Who are you?
Really hoping you don't have 2 damage. Really hoping you just don't draw a fireball. Oh no, you only need 1 damage. Oh, balls. Don't draw it. Don't draw 1 damage. Draw an arcane missile that just hits these 3. A fairy dragon. Do you not have a fireball or... What is this? What is all this? What are you holding? A polymorph. Is that a duplicate? That's got to be a duplicate. Like, it has to be. So...
Who are you?
It's not a duplicate. Well, if she draws a fireball or anything, I die anyways. I don't want to give her a minion. That's what it has. It has to be a mirror image, or mirror entity. What I want is for her to put... That's not what I wanted to see right now. Huh. I mean, that still sucks. Don't get me wrong. Another... It's gonna be the duplicate, right? No. So let us... I mean, I have to heal myself. Like, that just has to happen. I don't want to faceless manip that, because then I can't target it with anything. I don't want to give you any minions, and you can't target that with your Fire Blast.
I'll show them.
Stop that!
Show them all.
Stop that! No! Bad! Meh. Well, that sucks. Do that. I'm gonna go down fighting. Put out a big minion that I can just mind control. Like, I'm just waiting for the fireball. Where is your fireball? Like, seriously, where is your fireball? Oh, jeez. I think this is where I bite the dust, everybody. I think I'm legitimately out of options at this point. Because that's 3. If I put down a minion, it's just going to be used against me. Because I know one of those is a mirror entity.
I must consider.
I think I'm done. I think that's it. So let's just go out swinging. Dr. Boom. At least you don't get the boom bots. Yeah, there's nothing I can do at this point. If I put out anything, it dies. But I have to put out something. I could have mind controlled the hunter. But like, what was I supposed to do at that point? Why am I getting such bad matchups? Whenever I play this deck, it always has great... I mean, that was a weird match. I'm pretty proud of how I held on. But it's pretty... Like, at any time, that person could have topped a fireball and won, which I'm really surprised that actually didn't happen even once. The fireball just didn't come out. I should have mind controlled the hunter. I should have tried to drag that out, but I was thinking, I'm going to mind control that. It could have been a counter spell, I would have lost anyways. There's lots of things that could have happened there, but that was... I want to win one. And it's another mage. It's another mage. Same one? No, the last one was No Knight. This one's different. This one is different. Faceless Manip, Iron Beak Owl. I'll keep the owl in case another little big guy comes out in the beginning like that. And freaking Dr. Boom, has he been in my opening hand every game? Like, I just can't get away for having one of him in my deck. I see him all the time, but no, the other stuff that I have ones of, like, I don't know, Holy Novas, I never see those, except for that one time when I had two of them in my hand for some reason. I'm done ranting. I promise. So, you gonna pass your turn? You're going first. You probably don't have a 1-drop. You haven't played it already. Zakam. You gonna do anything? Really? 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 Mind Vision. What else you got? Ooh. That's gonna be fun.
Someday I'll be
Just like you. Yay. You had another arcane missiles, and I didn't get it. So that, huh? Oh, a Kazan Mystic. Well, I think this is actually a good thing to silence right here. So we'll just go ahead and silence that. She's just gonna pop it with Fire Blast anyways. But I'd rather her spend the 2 mana this turn on that. Next turn I can coin and Piloted Shredder, which she can still run that into it, and she can still fireball it. But I mean, the whole point of that guy is to be a distraction. Or I could shadow. I could throw... I'd rather do that now because it's a sticky minion. It's more reliable. Now you'd have to spend all your mana fireballing, and it's still a sticky minion. So, like, no matter what you do, there's still going to be something left on the board for you to have to deal with. And I still have your fireball, by the way. It's still my fireball. It's my fireball. Now, if you put out another minion, I can just, gain control of 3 less attack. Ooh, hey! Not a bad thing to get. That's like super extra value out of that guy. That was pretty good. Now, nothing on board. There's a fireball in her hand. So let's risk it. Okay. I mean, I have a 3 damage Holy Nova and a 7 damage fireball. I had a 3 damage Holy Nova and a 7 damage fireball. Let's, thought steal, shall we? Steal all the thoughts. Ooh, a Blizzard and an Azure Drake. Ooh, this is getting interesting. Put out a secret. Put out a secret so I can steal it. I finally have my Kazan Mystic out. No, don't do that. Don't do that. What? Huh? Why would you do that? I mean, I can throw you and draw a card. I mean, that's both your fireballs gone. You have a Blizzard still, which now does 3 damage. I have a Holy Nova that will wipe your board now. Cone of Cold. Okay. All right. No, that's okay. That 2 damage is going to be negated here in a second. Thanks to Holy Nova. Heals my guy up. Throw that. A Noyatron. You could potentially have a Blizzard, another Cone of Cold, but now I have the major card advantage. I have Dr. Boom, I have my Sylvanas, I have a Manipulator, I have a Kazan Mystic. You have 2 more cards. This is going better than before. Another Cone of Cold. At least it's only 1 damage this time. That I'm not too concerned about. So, let's punish her for Blizzard and bring out the good doctor, shall we? Go ahead. Blizzard. I dare you. I dare you to Blizzard. I dare you. See, the balance I think should come from this. It says, like, bots may explode. These should be 0 to 4 damage, not 1 to 4 damage. Why would you...
I got the best deal anywhere.
Miracle Mage? Question mark? I mean... I mean, my Blizzard now does 3 damage. Do I just want to? I think I just want to. And just to be safe, I'm going to do that. And then that. I think I've successfully won this because I have a 7 damage fireball in hand. And that's 11 damage on the board. Okay, a Flame Strike. That deals with that. And I still win. Well played. Well played. Boom, 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 boom. The deck finally did what it was supposed to do. It finally did a thing. Oh, that was beauty, 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 beauty. And I would... we'll do one more since one match went super, 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 super quick. We'll do one more because I'm having so much fun right now. And I really hope you're enjoying it too. This is going really well. I'm really having fun. I love this deck. Like these, like, steal everything, take your stuff deck. I love these. These are great. So it's a worthy opponent. I still find that Arcane Explosion was a really strange thing to do. Ooh, it's a Warlock. Mind Vision. Have I successfully Mind Vision turn 1 every game so far? I'll keep the Shadow Word Pain. And an Iron Beak Owl. We got a good little thing going here. Good thing. Yeah. I have no idea what that was. Don't ask. It was a thing. It was a word. I did things. This guy's threesome. Threesome here. He's... You know, I would say he's 12, but honestly, he's probably my age, which is significantly older than 12. Because I know people my age that would have that as a name. But I have your Molten Giant. Ooh, it's golden too. Is that because did I get that because my Mind Vision is gold? Or because his Molten Giant is gold? What are you playing for 2 mana? A Succubus! Well, that sucks. That's a good card against me right now. So, the light shall burn you. This was a bad idea. I am regretting everything and all of my decisions right now. Put out something with 3 attack, please, so I can eventually run it into that. Ow. Yeah, eventually this is gonna get out there, I think, really quick. Yeah. Well, that ain't gonna help me anytime soon. Put out something with 3 power, 3 power, 3 power, 3 power, 3 power. Anything with 3 power. Flame Imp. Please, Flame Imp. Oh, I would love you if you Flame Imped. Just Flame Imp it up. Just imp it. Do it. No, don't do that! Seriously, don't do that. Oh, this is bad. I actually would never, like, with knowing this, yeah. Ooh. Oh, I can't. No, I don't have my, no. Oh, son of a gun. Oh, well. And next turn I can Holy Nova. Assuming that it doesn't get healed up. I was thinking I can silence it and then do that, but I needed my 0 cost silence, not my Iron Beak Owl. My 0 cost silence would have, I would have silenced it and then done that. But at least I got rid of the flame. I'm not out yet. I'm in horrible, horrible pain.
So many possibilities.
And Holy Nova is probably getting played. Holy Nova, gosh darn it. Stop that? Oh, put out something else with low health that can get Holy Nova'd. It's like they know. Oh. Gosh darn it, that's not what I wanted to see happen. Lotheb. Please, for the love of all things holy, help me out here, Lotheb. I really need your help right now. Oh, this Lotheb. I'm going to have to trade the Lotheb into a succubus. A succubus, of all things, has been doing this to me.
I wonder.
I wonder indeed. Oh. Well, I can play a Molten Giant soon enough. Oh, my word. My word, this was a bad idea. I should have quit while I was ahead. I should have quit while I was ahead. What are you doing? Oh, now it's an Alarma bot. Oh, are you going to trade? What do you have? Well, I have this now.
Let me change your mind.
Now I have the Alarma bot. Screw you. Although I'm going to get a Faceless Manipulator, a Vol'jin, both of them without their battle cry, and an Iron Beak Owl without its battle cry. Ah! Oh, man, oh, man. At least I can, like, make another... If I come back, I am going to just holla from the hilltops, because that's just incredible. What are we getting? Oh, well, that's a Shadow Word Pain target, potentially. No! No! Well, actually, that's good for me. That's good. You wasted a card on something that would have really screwed me anyways. So now what I can do is that, and that. Holy crap! What? How? Why? Mind Vision did everything with your Molten Giant. Oh my word. This did not just happen. I can't win this. There's no way. There's no way. Like, I mean, he's fishing for an answer now. I mean, if he puts out a taunt, I'll silence it. And what are you going to do with that? Huh. I think I won. I wonder what'll proc first, his death or his health buff. I actually want to see that. Don't concede. I want to see which one procs first.
My shield for Argon.
Well, that's going to die anyways. And I can punch through. So, let's do this the best way. Hands in the air. I don't know how it happened. I don't know why, but I'm glad it did. Oh my goodness. Yes, that was amazing. That, yep, I'm just gonna, leave it at that. Yep, that was a thing. Yep. Oh, man. So, yeah. Hell yeah. I really hope you enjoyed this. I enjoyed it. I probably enjoyed it more than you did. That was amazing. I am very very happy with how all of that went. I hope you enjoyed this. And next time, we will have another deck to do, although I think Lust is going to get swapped around. I think Lust is going to become maybe a Druid or a Paladin, because I have another idea for Greed. So, as always, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. My name is Matt, and I'll see you next time.